All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Ascension?
All right, so I'm just chilling out, drinking some coffee, watching some YouTube. As you can see outside, we got clouds today, possible rain. So I'm just chilling. I think today will probably be another laundry day. Finish doing my laundry. All right, Delphi. I'll tell you, Delphi and the idiots. They just won't let it die. Lord, thanks for another day. All glory goes to God. Amen. Forgive us for our sins. Thank you for our daily bread. Lead us not into temptation. Don't need to. A bunch of these women will lead us into temptation. All right, but Delphi's going on. I know Greeno's back at the Delphi thing now. Everybody's going crazy about Joe Lewis, the things he said. There's people now claiming that Joe Lewis, Crime Night or whatever his name is, uh, he's the racist. He's the demonic one and all this crap. And he's a military guy. Wow. And I was watching The Pursuit this morning, and they were talking about how Joe was sending them messages that he was betrayed by his military brother or whatever. That's what he said in the text. This is this has got to be the most horriblest thing. Now, are they trying to bring was the military in? Were these guys ex-military or something? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. It is very crazy. Very crazy. Very, very crazy. But I was watching another channel last night that is starting to come around with this Delphi thing. Is the voice ain't matching Richard Allen, so that means whose voices were on uh, them recordings. There's a couple people now that are thinking that Richard Allen is not the bridge guy. I don't know. It just gets crazier every day. Was it a setup? Very diabolical, I'll tell you that much. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, this Delphi case, we're starting to learn more about these YouTubers, their channels and what they do and who they are. We hope it ends soon. Oh, God. You know, I always said in the Delphi case, I do believe some YouTubers created this mess. And that very well might be, this might have been a revenge kill to try and set another organization up or another military rogue unit or whatever. You know, I don't understand why they would bring up military into that. I have no idea. This is just horrible. Just horrible. So now the Pursuit or whoever they are, the Pursuit in Reno or something, new channel they're doing, is claiming that Joe Lewis, Crime Night, hates Jews. He hates Jews. I can't. This is unbelievable. What a madness! And you know, I was shocked when the Pursuit read his text stating that he was upset at he betrayed his military brother. Ah, this is just this gets interesting more and more each day. Just to It's just crazy. Just crazy. It's no wonder they were looking for Mike Pence and the Rolling Thunder or whatever. This is just horrible. Unbelievable. Don't get wrapped up into it, folks. This is it. I think this probably turned in, this whole Delphi thing probably turned into something just a little bit so big that it shocked their own government, the own United States of America. And that's not me saying that, folks. I mean, check out the Pursuit channel and listen to what they're saying. But then again, you got Joe Lewis talking about how these people are demonic. What's going on in Indiana is demonic. Some kind of a spell or curse. I don't know which one of these people are using magic, black magic, I don't know, whatever it is. Sold their soul to the devil or whatever. But it's just a matter of time before they locate these dudes and take them out. And even though now that they know that they're military trained, they'll be sending the best of the best after these guys, right? That's what they will do. They'll send a black ops team to come get these dudes. Whenever there's murders of little girls, meth, bikers, and now we find out that they're using this military betrayal, that they were military people, and how could you betray the military brothers? That's just, and that now they've had military training, they're trained killers. So what do you do when something like that happens and your military's gone rogue, or your ex-military guys that were in the military, whatever, have gone crazy and they're killing people? Is it possible? It's possible. I don't think that's what's happening, but it's definitely possible to try and play with the police or the government. I don't know. I can't say no and I can't say yes. I'm not sure. It wouldn't shock me. You know, if it ain't the Odins, it's the bikers. If it ain't the bikers, it's the military brotherhood. You know, this is just madness. It is no wonder why America is burning up. It's no wonder. Ah! So now we know that these people, whether it be in Indiana or whatever state or whatever country, are demonic and are the ones that have been cursing people even around here. You got military guys uh, teaming up to cover each other's backs. I mean, this is just horrible. If somebody said to me again that America is the greatest country in the world, I'll tell you the same thing I told you 10 years ago. You're full of crap. And that's exactly what they are. Well, now what are you going to do? Because just like they brought the Odins into this, it was the Odins. Nobody knew about this Viking Odin witch stuff. We've never seen it out here in Indiana. We have seen biker clubs wearing Odin patches or whatever. But this whole Odin thing or whatever with witches and demons and everything and diabolical stuff and cursing and all that, I knew they were military dudes. And that gives us the right to come after you. We are the best of the military. I don't care if you served in the military, if you had anything to do with killing American U.S. citizens and little girls, you're going bye bye. I would say you should lose your military pension if you were serving in the United States of America military and you did something like this and covered it up. I would say these people should lose their military pension and all their benefits. This is why there's talk of not having a military no more and going unmanned. Drones, weapons, tanks, planes, everything unmanned because we've been there's been a lot of mistakes in the military too, and that's because these humans are using their brain and judgment. And when you're in my United States military, you do what you're told. You take orders. If not, you're court-martialed. You're kicked out of the military. And I think that is what is going on. Most of these people that are bikers were military men, but they were kicked out. Most of these people probably investigate in this case were ex-military, but either they were sectioned 8 out as a cuckoo or they were thrown out because they were breaking the laws right in the military. We're not sure. We'll keep checking on it and investigating it. Ah, coffee's tasting good this morning. It's a medium dark roast. And we got some drones flying around, keeping an eye on everything out there. And that's what our America is going to be. We don't trust anybody. We can't trust anybody. Not when you're dealing with the devil. You can't trust anything they say. We've caught these YouTubers in so many lies. It's obvious. It's some conspiracy to cover their asses, I guess. I don't know. They're all teaming up together. They're all brainwashing everybody. They're all. Uh, so I'm watching The Pursuit, right? And the Pursuit guy, Casey, is saying Joe Lewis brought up his military record and their military brotherhood. Casey broke the brotherhood code, and 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 Casey's saying, yes, I served in the military and all this, and it has nothing to do with this case or whatever. And then Greeno said, oh yeah, Joe Lewis, I served and I did time in prison. Like that's a military. I can't believe this is hilarious. It's hilarious. I can tell you what, we need to up security. We need to have our guys start packing. Carry your weapon with you and shoot first, ask questions later. Who are these people? I have no idea who these idiots are. Supposedly they're YouTube stars, but they have records longer than our arms. Most of them were kicked out of the military and became bikers or whatever, right? Illegal bikers or crazy men. We're not dealing with it. We're going to pull the pin on the grenade and we're going to burn it down. And we're going to restart. And yeah, it's nuts what they've done. It's just crazy. I can't fathom that the government let this case get that out of control. It's just unreal. Nobody trusts the police no more. I'm telling you, I'm seeing people out here telling the police where to go. Right? They're telling the police where to go. They're telling everybody where to go. And it's just the most horrible, disgusting mess. I don't know who was in charge of that case or the YouTube channels. For one, these people don't even realize that most of these YouTubers knew the whole case, had the evidence, had the photos, had an inside scoop, and that's what corrupted this case in the first place. For all we know, Richard Allen is just a patsy, and these idiots are still running around, right? This is why America is in such bad shape. They can't admit it. They cannot admit America has become a killing haven, and they're being controlled probably by these other countries, right? These other people. We got people from other countries covering the Delphi case. They don't know half of the story. I'm guessing some of these guys are flipping out because maybe their names were involved in the case or whatever, and they don't want that to come out. My opinion is it was definitely more than one. Whether this was planned that day or not, I don't know. A lot of stuff ain't making sense. And when it don't make sense like that, you know something is wrong. All right, let's listen to our birds here for a while. And ladies and gentlemen, in America now, we are now starting to believe that this witchery, sorcery, demonic curses, trespassing on people is real. I do believe we'll be going back to the 1800s and putting stakes in people's hearts like they're vampires, burning women at the pole, witches or whatever. I think we're heading back to the olden days. And I can tell you one thing: the olden days, there wasn't that much crime. Why? Because people did not want to be burned in the middle of town and have everybody watch. They don't want to be decapitated, and that's why crime was so down back then. It was so low back in medieval time because they would kill you in front of the whole town. And I think that's where we're going back to, folks. There's no way around it because these people are they're they're demonic, demonic evil, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, right? I mean, we're all being brainwashed. We're all being brainwashed. Let's listen to the birds. And you know what? I noticed these people are threatening them. We served on the, you multi with me, I served in the military. It don't take a rocket scientist to have someone killed or to kill somebody. I know a lot of people that never had any military training, and they got more kills than military guys that were in the military in battle. So it don't take a rocket science or special training to kill people. Uh, yeah, and some of them dudes took out the best of the best, and they were never in the military. I mean, this is just building. It's gonna pop like the real estate crash that happened before, and the banks crashing, which is going to happen soon again. It's horrible. It's just I can't believe this. My mind can't. As a godly person, I can't fathom that our country, our world, the things around me are so demonic and evil. I just can't fathom it. I would imagine this is why people create death-defying machines and chemicals and everything. They scared the crap out of the whole civilization. I don't know. I just find it so stupid. And we have to ask ourselves now, as YouTube creators, who do we trust? The people watching our channel. Were they sent to watch our channel? Were they sent to infiltrate our channels or throw us off or try and steal our viewers to have them go somewhere else? There's a massive conspiracy going on right now. It ain't God doing it. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't think God is doing it. It's gotten out of hand. If you ask me, my opinion. All right, folks, I just had to run outside real quick. It looks like we got some more rain on the way. It is kind of muggy out, crappy, but other than that, it's okay. What have these people done to America? You have to ask yourselves that all these groups, all these brotherhoods, all these people hacking our channels and stealing from us and doing everything. And then people get mad and then they turn around and use this, oh, well, we only want good vibes. And that's right. You want our good vibes so you can feed off of our good vibes, our light, our sunshine, our light. You folks want to feed off of it like vampires. I find it horrific and horrifying of what's going to be happening to the United States actually the whole world. I find it just horrifying. And believe me, I've been listening to a lot of these people, and they're right. Worry about your own town. We got problems in your own little town of LaGrange, Indiana. And we've been tracking these people. They've been watching my channel. They're around me. They're crazier than cuckoo birds. We've been tracking all these people, right? And some of them admitted that they were being hidden by our own beloved government that you folks love so much. And I was such a big fan of the military and the justice system and the government and everything, back in my family and have everybody in the military. But you know what? I can't no more. I can't. Because the same people we're praising and putting on pedestals are the ones that are actually creating these organizations and killing our children, our wives and family, using magic, black magic, devil worshiping stuff. People don't like me, that's fine. I don't like a lot of people, but I don't go and destroy their channels or rape and pillage the country because someone's opinion. I'm telling you, folks, I think we'd be best off starting over. I really think we'd be best off starting over. Where is my hat? I don't know what's wrong with you people in America, but it's obvious the chemicals that they've sprayed has finally kicked in and melted your brains away. We're worried about all this crap. We don't want this country rap bull crap in the rock and roll classic rock and roll. We don't have wars like that. These people are creating their own little cults. If one of them says something, I was watching this one guy talk about up church the other day, going, "Wait a minute, what in the heck is going on?" These people they don't even make sense. I'm starting to agree with them. I'm starting to agree with them. And for you idiots out there that think there's nothing that can happen to you because you're a military person or you served in the military, you better think twice because if the United States Pentagon gets wind that you guys are talking about on YouTube, you're breaking the military code and brotherhood in the military, you ain't no better than these terrorist organizations and they're white people. You're no better than them people. Good morning, Miss ATS. You're no better than these organizations. And that's why we're having so much trouble is because the government wants to go into a war and saying we are going to need these soldiers. And most of these people are under investigation for this organization or brotherhood or whatever in Delphi and the madness. And I'm saying we will no longer need humans to fight a war. Thus, for we can go pick these people up for terrorist activity. I don't want to hear it. I've been through the Timothy McVeighs. I've been through all these idiots who served in the country and think that they are above everybody. We're done with this madness. Good morning, Miss Shelley. How you doing? I agree with all the rest of these people. This has gone so crazy. They have no choice but to go and pick these idiots up. You got Crime Night Joe Lewis saying that America's demonic and these people what they're doing in this country is demonic. It's your own government that is killing you people. Well, there you go. If all these dudes were in the military and they served in the military and they're military backing and training, there you go. There you go. There's all your questions, right? But then you got these guys saying that Joe Lewis, Crime Night, whatever his name is or whatever, is a racist and hates Jews, period. And the guy even read out the text and everything and all this stuff. He says he's a Jew hater or whatever. This is madness, folks. Complete madness. Why has it gone on this far? I have no idea. Why did YouTube let this go on so far? I have no idea. Who are these people? They're not walking away, folks. You think this is over with, and they're not. As we speak right now, I imagine some of these people are being hunted and stalked by the finest and the best out there. For one, they're so pissed off, our military guys right now. Believe me, I've talked to them. They want to stomp the crap out of these dudes, right? For even bringing up the military in the murders of two little young women. It's unreal. I can't fathom it. Where is my hat? Miss ATS News, I don't know what you're blocked from. I can see you. Shelly can see you. You're blocked. Where is little Debbie? I don't know. Probably sleeping. I don't control. I don't have a dog collar on all my mods or the people that come into my channel. I should, but I don't. You're not the only one that was blocked. I've been blocked my whole 3-year span from whatever question. Go out and ask Miss Shelley, what's up? Go out and ask your little heart out. What do you need to know? Is the question, where is little Debbie? She's probably sleeping. We'll have to, I'll talk to Miss Debbie and find out what's going on. If I talk to her. Everything's on the hiatus there on this channel right now. Look, we got a little bit of sun coming out. That means it'll probably warm up. Be hotter than that. I don't know, Miss ATS News, what do you think of all this new stuff in the Delphi case? This is just, it's too radical for me. I think we caught the culprits. You know, and it makes sense because old Doug Carter was saying, we're watching these people. You people are actually watching these people that are being investigated. Right? They're watching them, and they're watching, and them are watching the police. All right, let me see what's going on. What new stuff? Oh, it's just unbelievable, Miss AT. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Shelley, New Brunswick says, who is the mod called Shot during to remember her name? That didn't make sense, Miss Shelley. Trying to remember. What mod? On this channel? Can you ladies hear the birds okay? What a peaceful morning. Was it a mod on my channel or my shitty eyes? Sorry. Oh, no, it's okay. I don't know what channel you're talking about. A mod on this channel? Oh my God, this is going to go, I'll tell you what, this is going to really piss off the Pentagon when they find out that all their soldiers were lying. All these people, I belong to the military, I serve. These people been lying to the Pentagon, the high generals. It's just horrible. It's horrible. Mohawk Mom, that's what she goes by. Oh, I have no idea what happened with her. What happened to Mohawk Mom? She's never been a mod here, but I've never even heard of her. Oh wait, maybe I have seen her. I can tell you this much. I have never met so many people with bad character or bad judgment of character on YouTube. These people flock to these channels, and then you tell them, you know that? Them people are very bad people, and they're looking for some of these people. Oh, no, that's the greatest channel in the world. They're looking at him for being a child trafficker or pedo person or whatever. Oh, no, no, no. He's got all kinds of cartoons and kitty stuff all over his channel. And something don't seem right. Oh, no, it's just the greatest channel ever. It's almost like a brain, like a vampire bit these people, and they flock to him. And you can tell them, listen, they're all a bunch of sickos. Oh, no, no. And then it happens, it goes down, and then they're like, oh, can you believe that? It was a conspiracy. It was a conspiracy. I think she knows everything about everything. Oh, she thinks she knows everything. Oh, I've run into a couple of people like that in my life. I think I ran into a couple of guys. I don't know it all, but I just give my opinion. I ran into a couple people like that. But as a mod, oh, I don't know. I have no idea, Michelle. But there are people like that that think they know everything. I used to be one of them people. You couldn't tell me none. I didn't believe none. It's a world of lies. Miss ATS News, she might not even know whoever blocked you. If you're still listening, Miss ATS News, she might not even have known who blocked you. She wears glasses. One time I went into Messenger and it was all she was help, help. I'm like, what is going on? What happened to my Messenger? She hit the wrong button and it changed all the Messenger stuff. My Messenger background was all Fruit Loops and candy canes, and every time I hit the emoji button to give her a thumbs up, it was some kind of a reindeer or something. It was just crazy. I'm like, what'd you do? I hit a button. How did you change my Facebook? Right? That's what I was like, what's going on? She's like, I don't know. I hit a button and it's all messed up. Help. It took me hours to get back to what I couldn't figure it out. It was all crazy and everything. Plain English, she knows jack crap. Yeah. They all make you think that. They don't know crap, but they all make you think like they know everything. It is demonic. We are dealing with people that either it's their spirit or when they sleep, it's exactly what the Native Americans talked about. They're sleepwalkers, out of body experiences. They leave their bodies when they're sleeping. They go out, cause havoc amongst the world, and trespass on people, and then they wake up. Eventually, their soul or whatever kind of demonic thing is re-enters their body once they wake up or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. All right. Thanks for letting me know in plain English. She knows jack crap. That's what I thought too. I blocked her on my end. Now ask me if I care. Probably not. Does anyone really care about anything anymore? I don't know. But you might be right, Michelle. I'm trying to ask Miss ATS News a question, but refuses to answer. But then again, like I said, Miss ATS News. This is what's wrong with YouTube. These people are blocking people from my YouTube channel. This is racism, terrorism, all in one. ATS News, are you still with us? She's probably not. She's probably taking care of the little one. Right now, changing crappy diapers. Better her than me. Because there ain't none worse than baby poop. But, the joys of the world. But like I said, this madness is going to be coming to an end. It's got to. If 350 million people got to go, it's all coming to an end. All glory goes to God, amen. I'm gonna refill my coffee. I think you are right, Johnny. She got busy. Yeah, she's busy. Whatever. Came here to drop off her uh, poopy diapers, and she's out of here. Right? I thought I smelled some baby poop somewhere. Coffee is tasting good. Okay, Miss New Brunswick, have a good day. Thank you for stopping in. Thank Miss ATS News for stopping in. Don't worry, I don't need anybody in chat to talk. I talked for many years with nobody in my chat. Did hour-long videos just talking to the YouTube community and whatever. But thank you very much for stopping in. We hope we see you here again. We hope we see you again. No, where was I? Oh, this is madness. Miss ATS News, the whole Delphi community is going completely crazy. Eventually, you'll see this video, so I'm letting you know. I don't know who put this into plan. I don't know what kind of strategic madness this Indiana court system and lawyers and everyone's doing. But we are arresting these people for stolen material, stolen evidence from the, and they're trying, you can't do that. We just did. We're taking you folks. If you don't want to turn yourselves in, they're probably going to take you out. There's nothing I can do about it. The law is the law. You folks tried to do something with some process, whoever it was, leaking information to these YouTubers, stolen evidence that should have never been released. And now they're trying to play it off like it was no big deal. It's no big deal. That's why you can't get a fair trial in America. That's why we recommended this case being tried in another country or somewhere else other than Delphi and the madness. It's corrupt. They're saying it's government. Now new people are in power. And the first thing they're going to do once they get in there is get rid of all these idiots that allowed this to happen in our country. Why? Because they were in power. If you went against them, they killed you, or they arrested you, or threatened to take your disability away. I'm like, I'm crazier than a door handle. I got proof of it. If you don't do what we say, we're going to take everything. This is what kind of country that you folks call democracy and constitution and all this crap. You're a bunch of idiots. Idiot. We got people that are covering this case that that don't even live in America. They're in other countries. They're a bunch of idiots. Bunch of idiots. These people tried to hack my computer, my personal photos, to try and overtake my little town from my power. It didn't work. It didn't work. Well, now the people are complaining about these people coming in, the noise and all that. We're not going to have that gang banging shit here. We're not going to have your gangs come in with the ram, ram, ram. It reminds me of the Clint Eastwood movie, Any Which Way But Liz. Right? Which way, Clyde? Right? We're not going to have that in this town. And people are pissed. They're trying to show my portfolio photos, my modeling. They're trying to do everything. Oh my God, look at them. It's just horrible. You're blackmailing scumbags. You don't scare us. We work in the middle of the night. As you're sleeping, we're coming in. We work at all hours, you bunch of idiots. We got proof of these YouTubers because we were starting to sway the people to believing that this was a bunch of idiots that tried to create it, whether it to be to throw people off or to shut people off or set people up in the Delphi case. And they were telling people on their lives, don't listen to them people. They have no idea what they're talking about. Well, I wonder why. Because you guys had all the stolen evidence. You had all the documentation and you had all these stolen evidence that you were putting out. And some of you manipulated even the photos that we were seeing and the evidence. You're corrupt. One at a time. A great man told me you cannot fight the whole world at one time. Let's fight this world one man at a time. And that's what they're doing. I found my hat. I forgot I washed it yesterday. I think I washed it. Now, what I want to know is a lot of these men sent these women to try and blackmail us and take over our channels and wreck our lives. We want these sissy ass pansies behind the women that they've been sending. That's what we want. That's what we want. Is we want the men that have been paying these women to come into our chats, destroy everything, curse us, whatever. We want you sissy pansies And we're not even trained military men. We were trained citizens. We were trained United States citizens, just in case something like this happened. That's what we want. We want these guys that are orchestrating this big thing, and it spans within the jail system. It's just a terrorist cell, folks. And now the government is crapping because now the evidence has all been out there that this country is pretty much a terrorist haven. It is a terrorist cell. And when the government doesn't want to get their hands dirty, they use the terrorist cell. It's a terrorist cell. Who you block, Shelley? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know who Shelley. Shelley could be blocking any. I don't know. I imagine that's what they've been doing. Is are they blocking people from my channel, or are they blocking people from their channel, or are they blocking? I don't know who she was talking to. Some woman. If you read some Mohawk Mom is her name. I don't know. I think she blocks Mohawk Mom. This ATS news. I think I've seen her once in a chat or something. You know what YouTube has become? It's become like Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman had cancer. He traveled all over the world trying to find a cure. He even went to one of these people with the voodoo stuff, or wherever you see these people, a person lays down on the table, and then you have this guy go in, and he's taking his hand and he's pushing it into the stomach, and then he pulls out a giant piece of intestine or whatever, and he's like, "Aha! I got the cancer, and you're cured." But he wasn't cured. He wasn't cured. He was searching for a cure, and he wasn't cured, and he bought into it. And even his friends that went with him were crying because they can see that it was a scam. The guy didn't pull anything out of his intestine. He didn't. It was a scam, and they were all crying. But yet he believed that this guy cured him. Right? We're dealing with a bunch of demonic idiots or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But I've always said that from day one, that we've all been, even before Delphi, there was a problem out here. It's just crazy. And that's what YouTube is becoming like. It's just a bunch of people. I've never seen it this bad. I've never seen it this bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end this video at 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is like 5 minutes away. I got my rant and rave overdone for today. But I think I might be back with a peaceful video, no talking, just birds and chimes and all that stuff. Maybe squirrels. But I got another load of laundry to do, chores around here. I got to charge my batteries on my weed whacker, head over to my mutters. We're not getting any more rain today, maybe weed whack, although the yard is still kind of wet. You know what Delphi case has proved to me in these other cases? That organizations exist, brotherhoods exist, and even though they're mad rapist killers, they'll lie to cover all their butts. And the proof now is out there. And if the United States government calls me tomorrow and says we got orders to take these dudes out, they're dangerous and they've been doing it, they went rogue. They once were military men, but now they're civilians and they're killing people, and we got to take them out. I'd say, all right, if you got the proof, fax it over to me and let me see it. And if they are what they say they are, in this whole brotherhood and all this madness, and these people are raping and pillaging and stealing and everything, then we have no choice but to take out our own people that you train. Wars, we're calling it off. We'll make peace with the other countries. We'll make sure we get America straight before we go and tell anybody else or any other country how to operate. All right, we are coming to an end. Pay no attention to me. This is a movie channel. I'm just making a movie. This whole channel has been documented as a movie channel, a documentary, and I'm playing the role of Johnny Kramer, Chicago's own, the madman himself, the Windy City madman. So we're just making movies here and documentaries, and I have the right to voice my opinion. That's the right of our Constitution. But you folks are starting to see what I've been saying for many years. There is no freedom of anything. There's always a consequence. Always a consequence somewhere. With every action, there's a reaction. I choose to do nothing. Let all this madness go by. Now, you folks have a great day. I want to thank you all for stopping in. God bless. And I'll be back. Got a couple things to do. And I'll be back with another video here shortly. Have a good day.